Hello cherry pickers, welcome to 2019 week 3 already. Couple things for this week that we need to go over. So the videos are being loaded on our channel. I've been adding playlists and I'll continue to edit the playlists as we add videos in. So when you go in to the channel right now, there should be a manager playlist, which is for the store leads. Okay, if you have an assistant that you think would take value out of watching them, go ahead, that's fine. There's nothing secret in it, it's just primarily meant for the leaders. Then there's the cherry picker buyer training. Okay, and every buyer, even if you're an experienced buyer, I'd like you to watch these. And of course, any new buyers are going to be watching them as we load them. We're going to go through the whole store. So as you watch them, if you could add some comments in there for things that you think that I got wrong. We're all going to have different opinions on things. You're going to see things that you think sell better than what I'm saying, or things that maybe I'm missing that you find are important. Add them in the comments, because it's very easy for me to go in, add another clip and resplice it and reload it. So you know, I'm doing these on a first draw without writing them out. It's just off of my experience that I'm filming these. So I'm sure we're going to find things throughout the series that we want to tweak and improve. So put them in comments, that way I've got them noted, so when I go in to reshoot something, I can go through the comments and say, oh yeah, good point, you know, yeah, I'll add that comment into the video. I'm going to work on a couple different software things where I can splice in some still shots and some photos and some words too. So I'll get better at that as I go further along. But your feedback is super important for these to be right. Okay, and don't be shy. Like if you think you have an opinion on something, say it. Okay, because if 3 stores all have that opinion, but they're not sharing it with me, then it's not getting shared with everybody. Okay, and you guys have a ton of experience that we can all draw on. So leave it in the comments, and then I'll go through them and edit them as I go. So there's the manager log, there's the buyer training, there's a general cherry picker training, which is operations type items. I added one this week on hangers, proper hangers and hanger tabs. I'm just going to keep adding those as I run into things. So if you have a topic or something that you're seeing in your store that you want me to throw a video on, just shoot me an email or a text and say, hey Dan, can you do something on how to clean out the fitting room properly, or something, I don't know, whatever it might be, and I'll put it on the list. I have a list of like 40 that I want to do already. So, but it's no problem to throw another one on. These take me 10 minutes and then it loads on its own while I'm working, so it's not a big deal. So I will continue to load operations ones on there, and then we're going to have our weekly video like this one, which will most likely be in our manager log as well. So maybe I'm kind of crossing those over a little bit, but whatever, it'll work itself out as we're going through time. So just keep an eye on I guess the point is keep an eye on the playlist titles, and make sure you're staying up to speed. I did notice on one this week, it might have been the hanger one, when I sent the new video link to the stores, I did it through YouTube instead of through store email, and it went into the store spam folder. So if you haven't yet, go into your inbox in your computer and click on spam and see if there's a Dan Coleman sent you a YouTube video email in there. If it is, open the email and then click the little on the top, move to inbox. And I think once you move a spam to your inbox, any future ones that are similar will go right to your inbox and not to spam. I'm not 100%. So we're going to want to watch that and just, you know, over the first couple weeks here, and just make sure that those aren't continually dumping into spam so you're missing them, okay? Then what else did I have? So week 3 topic. So this is our quiet time of year. It's our quietest time of year. We have another one in the right around 4th of July, before back to school. That's quiet too, but this is our worst one. After Christmas, when the students go back, it's crappy outside, and tax refunds aren't out yet. So tax refunds, I'll have to look at the date on that this year. I think that's going to be around week 7 or week 8. So we have about 4 weeks left of quiet. So now is our chance to do any store resets that we want to do. So what I'd like you to do a couple things this week. One, go out to your front door and walk in as if you're a customer. And how does your door look? How does your glass look? How does your signage look? Do you have paper signage or is it vinyl on the glass? If it's paper, take a picture of it and send it to me. We're trying to replace all paper signage with vinyl. Is your vinyl signage right for 2019? We have some changes going on, some stores not buying on weekends. Does it say that on the glass? If not, take a picture of it, send it to me, and we'll get it edited here over the winter. I'm pretty sure we can do that in the winter. We don't have to wait for it to heat up. But we'll check on that. If we have to use paper until the glass gets warmer or whatever, then we'll do that. And then how do your front displays look? Have they been the same for the whole winter? If so, let's see if we can't switch them up. Let's rotate some product, get some new things up towards the front. At Oakwood right now, I pulled up the New Year's items and I've got an activewear display in the front for January. And then we want to look at traffic flow and if there's any way we can change it up in the front to give it a little different feel, a little different bump in. Chippewa, you and I are going to work on a couple things in that store. I'm doing a couple things here at Oakwood. But take a look at your front display and see if it's time to change it out. Okay, it probably is. Okay. And then the other thing I want you to do this week is do a walk around and look at your store signage. Look at your posters. Look at your rack signs. Check your acrylic for the sign holders. Are they cracked? And give me a list of replacement signs that we need. Department signs, hanging posters, fitting room signs, front counter signs. Look and see what you've got in bad condition, and let's take this week to start making some replacement stuff and get it in there for you. Okay. So have a great week, and good luck with inventory in Appleton and Chippewa. Let me know if you need any help, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye. One more ending to this week's video. One of our team brought up a great point. I put out that video yesterday or day before on hangers. So it's one thing to address training on that. It's another thing to fix the store. And that was a terrific point, so thank you for making that comment. Let's also take this week to go do a floor walk and identify improper hangers out on the floor. So if you have extra top hangers, some of you are a little light right now, but if you have extra top hangers, go do a walk around and let's pull out bad hangers. If we see wood hangers in resale, let's go change those out. And let's go identify improper hanger size tabs. So go walk the floor, it's real easy to see them. Walk around and look for the little white tabs, and should they be on that hanger, should they not? Okay. I don't like it causing confusion. So if it's an area that's not size tabbed, like resale long sleeves, let's say you normally don't have hanger tabs on them, then just go through and take them all off, and then there's no confusion. If a shirt has a medium and it's in the large, check the shirt as you're taking it off to make sure it's in the right spot first, but also take that size tab off. And then also areas that do have size tabs. So I like them on flannel shirts, for example, in boutique, because there can be assorted prints in one display, but assorted sizes, it's way easier for customers if those are size tabbed. So if you have an area, or cage camis is another one, right? That, we have the small, medium, and the large, extra large. So those have that S/M or L/XL hanger tab on them. They should. If they don't, see if you have any. If you don't have any, let me know and we'll get you some, okay? But go through, if 80% of them have the tabs, now's the time to go hit the other 20%, okay? And make sure they're consistent all the way through, okay? So let's do that also this week, all right? Let me know if you need any supplies, or let Kathy know. She has some stuff too. Talk to you later. Bye.